Today, we will learn how to calculate the payback period, PBP. The payback period represents the time it takes for an investment to recover its initial cost through generated cash flows. To determine the PBP, we organize the data into a structured table with three key columns. Years. This column represents the time period: year 0, year 1, year 2, etc. Cash flows. This column records the cash inflows generated during each period. Cumulative cash flows. This column accumulates the cash flows over time to track the recovery of the investment. At year 0, the initial investment is recorded as a negative cash flow, as it represents an outflow. From year 1 onward, each year's cash inflow is recorded in the cash flow column. The cumulative cash flow column is updated by adding the current year's cash flow to the previous cumulative total. This process continues until the cumulative cash flow equals or surpasses the initial investment. If we have cash flow data for 3 years, we continue accumulating the values until the investment is fully recovered. Once we reach this point, we apply the PBP formula. PBP equals A plus D divided by B minus C, where A is the year in which the cumulative cash flow first reaches or nears the initial investment, B is the total initial investment amount, C is the cumulative cash flow at the beginning of the recovery year, and D is the cash flow for the year in which the investment is fully recovered. Using this formula, we determine an approximate PBP value, such as 2.44 years. The payback period helps businesses assess the time required to recover their investment. However, it is important to consider inflation and purchasing power changes over time. For instance, in an economy like Pakistan, where inflation rates fluctuate significantly, the value of money changes over time. This means that the cash flow received after 2.44 years may not have the same purchasing power as today. To address this issue, we use net present value, NPV, analysis. NPV helps in determining the actual worth of future cash flows by discounting them to present value, considering inflation and the time value of money. In summary, while PBP provides a basic measure of investment recovery time, it should be supplemented with NPV calculations to ensure a more accurate financial assessment.